Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to get a good start on the Drummond Island exploration, find out what some of the dangers are of being so far away from home, and last of all, we'll get a good look at the island lake map and what that has in store for us. Let's get started. We can detach our trailer here for a few minutes. It's important to activate as many tasks as possible as you're entering the region. A lot of them will only require us to drive to a certain place, and if we don't have them active, we need to come back and do it again. We can disconnect the trailer here and leave it for future use. And up here to the right is another task that we need to activate. Following the road up around the corner will lead us to another task and an upgrade that we want to pick up right away. Let's move this trailer out of the way. This is an engine upgrade for some of the bigger trucks. Let's go down and get that scout trailer we left on the road. The Chevy doesn't quite have the traction needed to pull this trailer up the hill. Maybe going around would have been better with this trailer. Eventually I did make it up, but that could have been avoided had I just gone around Now we can leave the trailer here because we can't actually turn the block in until later. Okay, and now we've reached a rock crossing where we can get across the lake here and get to the other side of the map. Just take it slow because these all-terrain tires don't have a lot of grip on the rocks. Okay, this ends the exploration with the Chevy. Looks like we'll be moving back to the Scout, and we can come in from the other side and venture into Island Lake. We'll retain the truck and move to Smithville Dam, where we can access it in the truck storage. There's not much we can do with it, so let's head into Island Lake. By turning right at the bottom of the hill, we can head back down towards where we discovered the other Chevy truck and the diff lock upgrade. I think it's important to note that throughout this trip, I found many times that the Scout was losing power due to the larger tires with more grip. And if you take the time to get the engine upgrade that's just outside the Smithville Dam garage, it would probably benefit you on this trip. By going through the back entrance of this yard here, we can activate a task and discover this trailer. and we can activate repair the truck task. Later on, we'll come by here with one of the bigger trucks and accomplish that. And we've reached the Island Lake Gateway. Now that we're here, we'll take a right immediately in the gateway and drive up the road and discover the first of the 4 watchtowers of this area. Island Lake is a very muddy region, and we're going to find ourselves winching through a lot of it. Here we can activate the No Country for Old truck task, and once we complete that task, the reward will be the Western Star 6900 twin steer. Backtracking a little bit here, we can go off and get an upgrade in the swamp. This is an engine upgrade, and it is the biggest engine for the International Scout 800. And there's a good shot of the truck that we'll be getting later on. There's no fuel left in it. Up the road we can find ourselves a Scout fuel trailer. We can turn right here and find that Scout trailer I was just talking about. Let's pull it back out to the road where we can get better access to it with the bigger trucks. There's no fuel station on the Island Lake map, but there are a lot of fuel trailers, and they're usually just off the main roads a little ways. As we travel around the map, we can pull them out into more convenient locations to set up a refueling network as we work here. And we can activate Rusty Legacy and get started on this right away. Now I'd advise pulling up a little bit further to the left by the tree, which I found out here in a few minutes. By using the tree as an anchor, we can pull it out of the swamp a lot easier. We'll put a little bit of fuel into it so that we can get it started and help us get it out of the swamp. I just need to get the back of my truck further out. There we go. Okay, let's carry on. This is where putting in that second engine upgrade would have probably helped. I considered going left here because there's a fuel trailer up there. But after looking at the amount of fuel that I had, I realized that I could probably just go to the right like I normally would. Now once we get back to the main road, we can turn left here. And up ahead we can veer off to the right into the trees, and there should be a fuel trailer that we can discover and get ourselves fueled back up. And now that we're through the trees, we can leave the Chevy for a moment while we backtrack and activate the Hunter Bob's Bridge task. This is a task that's pretty important that we get activated right away. The drop-off points for that bridge are on the opposite side, and if we drive all the way around, we wouldn't be able to get to this point to activate them. And we'll get the Chevy delivered. This is a pretty muddy spot. And backtracking a little ways, we can turn to the right and head off to the Watchtower that's over here. There's a scout fuel trailer that's just sitting here. We can attach to it and bring it with us. Let's detach the trailer here and drive into the swamp to get this watchtower. This trailer will be used in the future when we renovate the sawmill. And we'll leave this trailer here for future use. And from here we can go find the 4th watchtower. In the next episode, we will finish scouting Island Lake and rendezvous with the Chevy in Drummond Island. Thanks for watching.